What's going on, people? We are here with another Premier Battles Anarchy Tournament Round 2 recap, and we've got London Jennn in the building.
What up, what up?
We've got man like Mav and Quill. We've got two of the judges of the tournament. You get me? Two of the judges. How you guys feeling? Let's start with the judges, man. How you guys feeling? Obviously, you guys been in front of a screen for a few hours. I know how it is. How you guys feeling? What's your guys' overall opinion of the event?
Yeah, mate, I'm enjoying it way more than I thought. Actually, man, I'm gutted they didn't holler at me to battle in it. But nah, it's fun. Everyone, well, most people.
When they did the interview with me, I was trying to push like that this is gonna be a sick look still to have Quill on there.
Yeah, facts. But if they're not gonna ask me, I'm not gonna jump on it. You know what I mean? But
fair enough.
To be honest, you need to see what it's like as well. I feel like you need to see how it is, and I you know what? I'm loving just being a fan and watching it, man. We need this right now. We need this, man. So shout out everyone involved in it.
Nah, facts. To be fair, Briggsy did say that this is just the beginning of. There's a lot more to come next year, so that's probably going to be more things with King of the Dawn and Twitch and that combination should. So that's going to be a lot to come. How about you, Mav? Obviously, shout out to King of the Dot. King of the Dot tuned in. Love. Shout out to everyone inside. You already know, love for the support. Hit that like button, subscribe, all of that stuff. Mav, what about you? Like, obviously, last week you was one of the battlers. This week you were one of the judges. So you fully involved. Yeah. So how did it feel How do you feel watching what happened last week? Not exactly what happened, but you know what I mean. Like watching the stream at home.
Mad, and it's good to watch all the battlers and some of them come out and have such like sick performances after last week. Being in that room, the atmosphere was like completely different from a battler perspective to any battle I've ever done before. The whole live element of it, live on Twitch type of thing, just added this weird dynamic to the event. So I was watching them thinking I was in your shoes like last week. Wonder how you're feeling. It definitely makes you like a little bit more nervous. And I think the whilst I was trying to fucking drag people a little bit for stumbling because I don't like to see it, I think that lack of crowd reaction throws people off. So it was good to watch. It was good to watch. I do think the quality of the battles was better last week, but it was still a good event.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like battles wise, I think last week was better. There's Villun around. There's Villun here.
Yeah. Man,
but yeah, was it cool? You were going hard on Joker versus Ager, but to be honest, can't say it wasn't right.
That's why Villun's come in the chat. He's come to tell me off, bro, because I know Joker is his bestie, bro. So he's come to tell me off.
Simon Quill.
I didn't hear the judging, but I got some things to say about Joker as well.
I ain't got no smoke for you, bro. But you was coming on war, bro. I'm here for love, man.
There you go, man. It's all peace and love. But yeah.
I love you, Villun.
But yeah, you already know. Share the stream. Yeah, get that landscape. Is probably you'll look better still.
Oh, landscape.
Yeah,
join us.
There you go.
Yeah, I want to see all that gorgeous face and them long hair.
There you go.
Pierce cuz.
Nah, but what are you saying, Villun? How did you, or even Jennn? How did you think? What did you think of the event?
I'll go then. I thought again.
Jenn's gonna say something about Joker.
I will.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that battle
first. Yeah, I'm gonna say really good things first. That's why I kind of jumped in there because I didn't hear the judging, so I don't know what Quill said and who it might have rubbed up the wrong way. But I might have some things that rub people up the wrong way. I don't know. But I thought that again, like from the gate. Audio was crispy, the stream was clean. Like as I said, there would be immediate like improvements. Oh, T-Mal, you should have saw me like 5 minutes before. You wouldn't have said that. Trust me, my dressing gown with my hair and No, you wouldn't have said that. You'd have been like, bring back Lazy Jack, man.
Yo, hey, lazy
But
cry for no reason.
I agree that the quality of some of the battles weren't as great as last week, but I was still equally entertained. I was super surprised by some of the battles. I was like, it just keeps getting better. Like the quality wasn't great, but I can see how next round is going to be a really good round. And again, the improvements on the stream was just crispy, clean. Like the chat was lively. I was in and out. Like I said, I was trying to clean my house at the same time, but we got some crazy performances for real.
Facts. What did you think of the overall event, Villun?
Yo, it was a cold event, man. Like, I think it got at the start. It warmed up very well. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like everyone came on their game. You know, but I
don't know about that. You know, I feel like every battle had stumbles this week. You know.
And you know what? Like I feel like obviously it had stumbles, but I didn't feel like the stumbles detracted away from the overall performance.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Like having a stumble and then you're taking away from your performance.
Yeah, they all got it back. I think they're getting used to the feel as well of being in that room.
And wasn't there some ring rust as well with quite a few battlers?
Yeah, you have to take that kind of shit into consideration sometimes. Like, of course, you want to see everyone 10-10, clean performance, delivery, bars, connected, all of that, no stumbles. That's what we want to see in it. But
sometimes it don't go that way, innit?
The situation everyone's in, and for them man to come and perform anyway, obviously it might not be as clean as last week's performance and that, but everyone's adjusting to it, innit? It's the first time them man are doing that kind of thing anyway. This tournament is a lot of them.
Obviously, Mav is one of the guys who's actually battled in that room. Did you have to do a lot of adjustments? Maverick, you're muted, by the way.
I think I just prepped differently for it, and the stumbles come because you think you're not getting reaction. You know what I mean? People say, "Oh, don't prep for reaction anyway." But as a battler, you'll know when your moments are. And if I look at Akers round there, he had that capital building bar and then choked. I think it almost knocked him off at the very start. He was like, "Oh, that was good," but no one around me gave me any props for it, which is why people can get it back quicker, because you don't have to battle to get the crowd back on your side either. You can just fucking start, keep rapping. I think I had one slight stumble in my third, just a word that I got wrong, but aside from that, it's a strange atmosphere to battle with no crowd. Strange.
Can I just quickly say as well, that battling without a crowd, right? Although there isn't the intensity and stuff, right? It's so I don't want to say it's harder, but I think you're more susceptible to having them stumbles and them slips, because when there's a crowd, you don't notice those stumbles, because you can have that stumble and you could just maybe just walk to your right 2 steps or something like that to disguise it, right? When there's no crowd, there's nothing to disguise those little stumbles. There's no little. You know what I mean? And also, you got to get it back quick. Shout out to every battler, because every battler got it back really quick. And without a crowd, I know there isn't the pressure, but it is quite easy to have those stumbles when there's no crowd. No
And I think is as well, on top of that, no crowd fans-wise, the crowd that we do have are actually rappers, which they hold you to a higher standard now. Yeah. So they're actually only going to react to certain things. They're not going to react to what the average fan would react to. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is actually mad still.
The crowd forces you to almost be flawless, because all of your flaws are exposed. There's not a pause to get your shit together. You literally have to. And I think it was Mav, or was it Quill? He was just talking about writing. I often think you write so much, and when you've got sort of 10, 15 battles in, it's muscle memory that you write for crowd reaction, because you have to factor that in your delivery. So when you're writing your material, you're practicing, I would imagine that you have to be able to prepare for a crowd reaction throwing you off, and therefore there's a certain part of muscle memory that when you're delivering, if you're not used to spitting in that room, it's hard to sort of not pause where you would naturally pause, as you have done for years. I think it's something that you have to prepare for, like you have to take into account. But it really makes the difference. You can really see those who can do it first time and those who can't. Those stumbles today were loud.
Yeah, facts. By the way, I just want to say, I don't know what the hell happened, but this is the most people I probably have ever had on the stream. On the Twitch. I think I've got like 2 followers on my Twitch, and I've got 50 people locked in right now on Twitch. So big up the Twitch guys.
Share the stream.
More people jumping that.
Share the stream.
I got 50 people on Twitch right now. Then I got like 2 followers over there. So
what's that about Cool Lyrics on Instagram?
There you go, Quill Lyrics on Instagram. There you go.
Still plugging it.
Nah, plug everyone. You get me?
And share the stream.
Yeah, nah, love. If you go live early, we can bring 500 plus. Boy, I ain't even got 500 subs. So
shout out King of the
give me a time and I'll do it, bro. Give me a time and I'll.
I'm just saying, Jen, as well. Like, I don't want to like drag people too much of stumbling because it's a tough environment. I just don't want to see it next round. Like, for me, it ruins what could be round of the night if someone fucks it up or stumbles. Yeah, so.
Yeah, the stumbles were loud. Like I say, it wouldn't.
Yeah. So now let's go on to the battle. So first battle, LS Dean versus Bizzo. I thought this battle was going to be even closer than it actually was, to be honest. What did you guys think? Jen, did you watch that one?
I was glued in. I was expecting big things because like Bizzo talked a good talk, but like I felt him. I believed him. Like it was different. Like seriously, when I was talking to Bizzo, like I don't know what show's doing. When I was talking to Bizzo, like he was on a different focus. He was tapped in differently. So I was ready to see what he had. And shit, man, he delivered. Like I like the battle.
Copy that.
I like the battle. I don't think it was. I think it was a clear. I don't know that I can give a round to Dean. Dean done well, but for me, he was really lacking in conviction, and Bizzo wasn't. Bizzo was spitting, he was rapping, he gave perfect tournament rounds. Like he had aggression and conviction. And someone said in the stream, I think that LS Dean was effortless, and I couldn't compute. I was like, for me, I like Dean's material, but he didn't sell it to me. It felt like he didn't believe what he was saying, so I'm not going to buy into it. Like, you didn't sell it to me. So for me, that was a big part. But Bizzo's material was fire. Like he had some shit in there. He had some. Both of them did, but that was my initial take.
Nah, I think Bizzo was fire, man. I think Bizzo was fire still. I had him winning pretty clearly. I thought LS Dean, considering his more experience, I just expected better from him, to be honest. And I think that plays a part. When you feel like someone underperforms, he plays a big part to the expectation of the battle in it. So yeah, I had Bizzo winning that battle quite clearly. What did you think, Phil? Did you watch that?
Yeah, no, I did.
Or
watch
you missed
it,
out?
No, I watched it, man. I watched the whole thing. Why does everyone pick up?
All right.
Like, yo, you know what? I know I came late to the stream and that, like, but man, still watch the battles, innit?
All right.
Yeah, like,
I thought you probably just watched Joker, you know.
Wow.
I'm playing, bro.
A hater, like. Nah, you know what? I did watch the thing, but like I think I agree with. I don't think I agree with Jen. Like, she like Dean, he could have come cleaner because he has so much more experience. But at the same time, I don't feel like Bizzo did much more to like outdo him. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they both came as mediocre as each other in some cases.
Ooh.
No disrespect. I just mean like Dean's performance didn't match his material, and like you said, there was no believability. And then with Bizzo, there was believability, but I don't feel like the content and what he was believing in was as heavy as he was believing in. Do you know what I mean? It's like, so
I thought he was saying some shit.
No, I'm not saying it was shit. Like,
no, I said I thought he was saying some shit. Sorry.
No, he was in some parts, but like overall, like this is just my opinion.
Yeah.
Like overall, I don't feel like anyone beat anyone more than they did. I feel like LSD beat himself as much as Bizzo beat him.
Yeah, but when you're a judge, you can't vote for a draw, Villun. So who the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously Bizzo, innit? Like, I'm just saying, he didn't beat him as clearly as it looks, as much as, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree with the point that kind of Dean beat himself. Like he made it easy to take a win off him because he was seriously lacking in conviction.
Dean won the face-off. I'll give him that. He won the face-off. He was very funny on the face-off.
Do you know what I want to say? Yeah, like LSD, yeah, because in battle rap, there's so many people that like each other. It's very hard to be original. Now, LSD has created his own little theme there. That's the first time I watched him, right? That's the first time I seen him.
100%.
Everything, even to his clothes that he's wearing. I know it's silly, but the clothes he's wearing.
I love the outfit.
Love the outfit.
He was swaggy tonight.
Swaggy, all right? I'm sure none of us would wear it, but it made him different, right?
No, I would wear it. I would wear that. I'd rock that.
You're the only one who probably get away with it, Jennn.
Yeah, facts.
He's made his own character, right? He's made his own lane, and to be honest, I just don't think he executed that well enough. He's made his own thing. He could totally run with that, and be his own thing, but he doesn't execute his own quirk. In my opinion.
That's a great point, Quill. That's a great point, because if he ran with that and took it to the nth degree, like that you're so right. Original character, personality, which a lot of people lack. And Dean doesn't, but he lacked on. He needs to believe it to sell it to us, and it seemed like he wasn't really buying into it.
I think he's still growing in it. Like Dean's been around for a long time. He's not new. Dean's been around for a long time, but only now he's finding his character. He's getting confident enough to bring his character into the ring, and even off the ring when he's doing interviews and all of that. So I think he's gonna come. I think he's in that transition process right now. I think he's finding himself still. But yeah, I agree. A bit underwhelming battle, but overall, I gave it to Bizzo as well. Who was after that? Was that Rivers and Matter?
It was Rivers Matter.
Yeah, Rivers Matter.
Can I give?
I don't know how you lot can do notes. I can't do that.
This is my Bizzo LSD. Like I wanted to quote some bars because like some of it, like I like some of that shit. That Coke changed the true colors more than Santa Claus. Like that was dope.
That's why I said Dean won the face-off.
Just said he's going to tune in still, so big up this.
You can send him the link if he wants to join in. He wants to rip people off.
One tag him.
So for me, like I don't like quoting all the bars, right? Because you just watched the battle, right? But I got so much stick last week for only quoting one or two, right?
I gave you some.
Yeah.
So now I'm writing them quick as quick as
I don't know how you lot can do that. By the time I finish writing, I'll miss the next bar, bruv. I can't do that, bruv.
Let me say, because Quill, I gave you some stick last week. I gave all the judges some stick last week. So while we're here, let me address, like you, I feel like towards the end, you switched it up. But when you've got debatable battles and you've got a judge saying not much to justify why one won over the other, it's not even about quoting bars. Yeah. But it just feels, especially like I don't like short judging. I like detailed judging decisions because I feel like the battlers deserve that and they've put work in. And also, we like to pack up judges. We like to say you got that wrong. And I like when judges, it's opinion based. So if you give me your opinion and you tell me clearly why you think one won over the other, and especially in a debatable, I can't question it. But I just feel like you're judges for a reason. You know what you're talking. It's not like we doubt you know why you made that decision, or we just feel like it's favoritism or something. But I just feel like when you back up what you say, no one can come for you, and everyone has to respect that. So I did pack you up a little bit, but I rated all of the judging highly in this one, and even in the last one. First couple of battles I don't think was great, but you picked it up towards the end. But
yeah,
it's not easy.
Jen, I was very detailed tonight.
I loved it. I loved it.
Last week was a bit, I don't know. Sometimes the thing with me as well is like, if some of the bars I'm not really feeling, I don't want to quote them just to say, oh, we won it because of this bar, because I don't really feel that bar, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to, but I kind of disagree. I thought there was maybe the battles weren't as good tonight, but I thought there was a lot more content tonight. I think some of the better bars came tonight, in my opinion.
Yeah. Someone asked, did the judges have the battles, well, the whole event talking in the background while they were talking like last week?
For the first two battles.
This week was better. Last week, because I'm the only judge who's done both weeks. Sorry, Mav. Yeah, last week when we're judging, we can hear what's going on. But obviously that was a trial run, so that's what you do. You big up Premier Battles because they learned from it. This week was very easy for us as a judge, and everything went smooth.
Dope.
Well, you were my favorite judge last week. Don't let them knock you, bro. I thought you did a stellar job.
Simon Quill. I think it's because Quill just made people feel comfortable enough for people to troll him a little bit, because he was having fun, he was chilling and blah blah blah, and people just thought, yeah, we can take the piss out Quill a little bit.
You can always take the piss out of me. Bring it on, man.
Therefore, he can handle it. So
don't take the piss out my bricks, yeah. I love bricks, man.
Yo, hey, bro, they've been going.
Bricks is fire.
Bro.
I think your bricks are sick, bro.
As someone said, where did you get your grey bricks from?
Shout Rivers as well. True
They
deal.
reflect my mood.
Much love, Rivers.
I got that wallpaper on my old place, man.
I've been to the pool hall.
But yeah, Rivers versus Matter was the second battle, I believe. How did you lot feel about that? Obviously, we know how the judges felt. Jen, how did you feel about that one?
Oh, you come to me first, yeah. I felt all right.
Ladies first, innit?
Ladies first, yeah. On this one, all right. I gave it with all my biases. I still gave it to Rivers 2-1. However, Rivers didn't win that. Rivers didn't like. I feel like I can justify why, because I'm not a fan of jokes, and I don't think Matter came that strong with the jokes and I didn't fuck with his material as much as maybe some people did. But me and Rivers have already spoke. Like, Rivers didn't do what he needed to do. He had complex technical material, and if you're going to come in a tournament with complex technical material, you can't jersey out of the first. Like, I think one of you said you can't, or Mav, I think you said that. Like, you can't. There were like, and I've heard the material, like, and I'm hearing it, and I'm thinking something's missing, something's not right, and he's got bars out of, like, he wasn't focused, he wasn't on job, and he dropped the ball.
I agree.
Like, dropped the ball. But I think Matter was clean. Matter performed. Matter entertained. A lot of people fuck with what Matter does. Like, it's not my sort of material, but Matter. Like, if you tell me Matter took that 2-1, 3-0, I can't really argue too much.
Yeah, that's why I'm not mad at the decision either. I feel like as well, Rivers is coming from his Raptor performance, which was phenomenal against Raptor. So then I feel like the fact that he underperformed compared to his Raptor battle makes people, and Matter was Matter. So that alone makes people feel like you didn't give us what we expected you to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? We expected you to, because I saw just before Rivers went on, I saw actually a comment saying, if Rivers brings the same quality that he brought for Raptor, it's curtains for Matter. Do you know what I'm saying? And I agreed with that, but it wasn't the case. It wasn't the case. So I don't know if it was because of late prep. I don't know. Guess again, technicalities of the room.
9 seconds.
The rounds were locked in from a while ago. Rivers just wasn't on job, basically. Like, wasn't particularly focused, and that's he's battling in a tournament with technical material that everything needs to be gotten out clear. You need to get every word out clear. All of your setups need to, because you've got this big technical punch. Like, that's a risk anyway, doing that sort of material in a tournament. And he didn't deliver. Like, that was a bad. You've got to be on job when you're that technical,
especially in a tournament.
Against someone like Mata, who's going to do what he's going to. Like, Mata is a professional. Like, he's where he is for a reason. Like, he's very bloody good at what he does, and he went there and he did it. And Rivers
I still.
Rivers, I do.
Comes across as good in the small room. Yeah, exactly that. I still preferred Rivers' material, but I understand why Mata won.
Yo, sorry, saying that though, doesn't Rivers have a battle tomorrow?
No.
Okay, he's not battling like a no loose track.
No. It's Georgie that's battling tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. His material was.
It's one of those battles where it's, you know, that's why in the modern era we don't really have as many judge battles, right? And I think that's a good example as to why we don't have that, because it's such a close. It feels harsh to give a winner to that one, but obviously we're doing a tournament, right? Yeah, man. Like,
what did you pick again? What did you pick again, Quill?
I picked Mata. I think did it end up being a 2-2 split decision? I think.
Yeah, I picked Rivers.
I think it
went to the fan vote.
Went to the fan vote. Yeah.
I edged it.
The fan vote.
I thought Rivers, if he didn't come as good as he normally does. Now I don't take nothing away from it. I don't judge, this is how good they normally are, so I take away points because that's not how it goes. But if he did perform anywhere near as like the level that he should, he would have won that pretty comfortably, I think. But I just think Matt just had a little bit more.
Yeah.
No. My stream got cut when I was judging, and obviously me and Ward both gave Rivers the win.
So you can give us a full. Why did you bring out your notes and everything? Who did you give it to?
Break it down.
You should have told me I would have promoted it like that. I would promote the event. I should have clocked in it. I should have promoted the stream like to come and catch Mav's notes.
The real reason why.
I gave it to Rivers 2-1. I thought Mata was probably one of the most creative tonight from like an angle perspective. Like, he just had some like really fucking funny shit, especially that like gun bar stuff he did in the first about Rivers using his hand. Like, like super creative and like funny. But then I was knocking points off him for like the sticks. I'm just gonna stick with the jokes like lollies in the 80s. Like, bro, those sticks with jokes on are still around, and they definitely didn't get discontinued in the 80s. He just used the 80s so fit your rhyme scheme. Like, so like I was just like, I was sort of torn, like really, but like Mata, if you remember Mata's second, so Mata had this like fire bit in a second talking about the Yelp reviews of being a drug dealer and everything else like that, which was sick. But he took about 45 seconds to set it up by saying like, you watched Scarface 100 times for this battle, you watched XYZ, and it just went on and on and on, and like I was like, where's he going with this? And all right, he's going to do this now, but he just didn't need it. If he'd actually stacked that first part of the round, I would have probably given it. I just felt Rivers second and third were just cleaner for me, and had more punchlines. Yeah, especially Rivers third. Like, he went crazy in the third, and if he brought that for the entire battle, like, it'd be a different story.
Yeah, I think probably if he didn't cut his second short, his second was still cut a little bit short. So if he finished his second stronger, you'd have probably finished his second. You probably got a second. And
as well as cutting it short, I think he missed some bars. I think he slipped. Like, there was some stuff that he didn't get out in the middle of the set. Like, there was some stuff that just didn't seem like it was flowing the way I'd heard it before, and it flowed differently. Like, I just think he just wasn't on job. It just wasn't.
Yeah, but
for whatever reason.
It's the thing that you heard it before, isn't it?
Mm.
So like,
I heard it before as well. I heard it before as well.
Yeah. It's why I hate hearing material before, you know.
So you know the difference. You know the difference.
Yeah, but
as soon as you hear the fuck up, you're just like,
Bro, I clocked from the first 8. From the first 8, I clocked Rivers is not being himself.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I
got that T-shirt. Yeah.
Like I heard Joker's material before, so as soon as I heard like the stump, I was like, now that bar's not gonna work as much as that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I hate hearing the material first time.
That's it.
Like, when you watch it, like, and you judge it as a battle, because obviously, like, I might be your guy and you're supporting him, but then like at the same time, the person they're battling might just be cleaner. And you're just like,
oh, is that what's going on? Man's playing on King of the Dot. See, I made it. I didn't even know how that was happening.
King of the Dot.
Nah, love. I didn't even know that was going on. Love. I was no wonder I'm getting there's so many people live on my Twitch. I'm thinking I have 2 followers there. Like, how the hell they found me? Like,
subscribe to the YTAP on Twitch and on YouTube. Subscribe to the YTAP. Big supporter of our scene over here. No one works harder for our scene over here in UK Battle Rap Media than Trouble. Support.
Nah, love. Swells. Everyone on the stream's doing bits anyway. Quill, top tier thing, top tier settings. Villun, same thing. Jennn, they're putting in a lot of work for all the events. Mav, you lot see what Mav's doing. Mav's trying to get to Yunnan now, I think. Is it Yunnan or is it Quill that you're trying to get to? Put you on the spot.
No
comment,
officer.
I feel you though. I think Matt is very hard to ride for, to be honest. I don't think he's someone Rivers would choose to battle for this reason.
Exactly.
Raptor is kind of opponent putting the best out of him. Yeah, fair enough. That's fair enough. That's a good point.
Some love to Rivers' right and flip. I love that. Like, he was not having great performances. He'd messed up. He shorted his first. He hadn't done his second like he wanted to, and that third, he killed the third, and he came out with a dope flip. Like,
facts. The battle was fact.
Yeah.
Fire.
So I'm sitting and I'm rocking with that third, and that's the Rivers that, like, I know, like, you know,
definitely
can go and do bits.
Best flip of the first round, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Rivers started off the mind games, you know. He started the mental warfare because in the face-off, he said, "Oh, I'm coming with jokes."
Yep.
My man didn't come with jokes. So my
of course not.
Warfare, bro.
But that's Rivers. I'm just
like that.
But Matt did the same though. Matt said, "I'm coming. Just being serious."
But just me watching it, I kind of got that Matt was joking, and I thought River was being serious. So I was like, "Yo,
right."
I was like, "Oh, all right." Man's trying to.
Should take to avoid. What angles do I think battlers should take to avoid the lunacy stuff? Just don't use the lunacy stuff. It's pretty simple. Like find another angle. Like I used to play that angle, I guess. So I guess I don't know. What do you lot think?
As long as it's done creatively, there's only so many angles you can take on someone before you start just fucking making up shit for a battle. You know what I mean?
True.
Like how well do they know each other, and how well do the fans watching on Twitch who only see Matter in battles actually know? You know what I mean? Like as long as it's done creatively, I never mind the repeat of an angle.
That's a good point, because there's a lot of new fans watching that don't know or haven't seen the previous angles used against Matter. So,
this reminds me of the conversation we had the other day, Jen, about like angles and narratives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like obviously, like you can take an angle and you can use an angle that someone else used, but like really treating it like an angle narrative in it. So if you're going to use a lunacy narrative, it just comes down to how you approach it and how you do it.
And again, to be fair, I feel like Rivers done it a bit differently. If you clock, he said the best Matter moment was Lunacy and Matter, P Soldier and Matter. So he didn't just base it solely on Luna.
Yeah, and he didn't stay there either. He didn't stay there. He touched on it and moved on.
Yeah, a lot of times people it like the narrative. You take it and think it's the angle, but it's just narrative.
Yeah, as soon as they heard the word Luna, there you go. Scrap it.
Oh, like I could say the same. Like I could say, like how many Rivers has got eczema bars have we heard? Like, and that was what after the first round, and then pulled back.
Matt said Rivers wears glasses because he has eczema on his eyelids, which is probably the funniest eczema joke I've heard to Rivers. To be fair, and I don't actually think we really hit it. Apart from the very first bar was big up eczema from Matt. You know what I mean? That was open at the bar. I was like, oh, he's gonna do a full round and it's gonna be shit, but he didn't.
Well, he did do quite a bit in the beginning, but like I just brought that up because then he took it somewhere really cool when he was talking about the glove stuff and the hand, like that was cool. But he did do, if we're just talking about, you know, the Luna stuff and how many times can you bring up an angle, how many times can you tell Rivers you've got eczema? And like, I'm sure I've heard that exact one before that. I'm sure there was a screen crackling bar, like there was something there. But I'm like, I swear I've heard this exact same thing said before. But that's what's going to happen. And he took it somewhere really dope. Like he took it somewhere really cool. Like how he turned it. I rated that.
Yeah. All right. So moving on from this one, what was it after Koj and Lazy?
Yeah.
I think it's probably Battle of the Night.
Agreed. Yeah.
Nah, this one was fire still. I think like Koj definitely done 500 push-ups before he went on stage, before he went on stage. his bicep looked like the size of my head, fam. Like, Koj was looking wedge, boy. Yeah, man said we go to the back. 500 push-ups.
I said let's back this show.
Yeah, I think Lazy didn't want to win that battle still. If they give it to me, Koj might swing on me still. So
I put him in the headlock.
Nah, but yeah,
but that's like an angle. That's an angle that was there for Lazy, right? I mean, I don't know. I know it's a bit of a surprise seeing him, but he has been online. I've known that he's like I don't follow battle rap a lot, but I know that Koj's been hitting the weights. That's an angle right there. That wasn't cool by Lazy.
Yeah. To be fair, I did think he was going to.
What you saying over there, bro? Put your whole face in the bloody video. Why you got half your bloody video, bro? What's going on top there, bro?
He's got a pimple, man. Allow him.
I saw a bunch of this Koj eats big dinners on the chat, and I didn't understand where it came from, but I found it mad funny still.
Yeah, I must have missed that in the interview as well. And all I saw when I come back in was that.
Oh man.
And test ethnic.
Even Lazy did say he felt like he lost as well. He lost the first two. How did you guys feel that the battle went?
Koj came out snapping, like out the gate, like that.
I was going to tell you, no, was the underwhelming round.
No, I thought he'd come out like it was punch. Like for me, it was like punching every other bar, wasn't he? Like in that first round, if you're trying to win a crowd, if you're trying to win judges, like, and it was all right. Like it was good stuff. He had, what was it? Your USP is your shuffle T, but you're not that funny or something like that. And that was after like 4 other punches. Like I thought he came out fire. Then when I saw Peter Crouch like come out, and I'm still digesting. I'm still digesting Koj. Yeah, I'm still digesting Koj. But and then I'm like seeing Peter Crouch, and then I'm listening to Peter Crouch, and I'm like, oh, shit. You said what about conspiracy? Like what? Like oh yeah, shit. Like he was hitting back. Like none of it should have worked. But like it was like Peter Crouch versus Mike P almost. Like it was I don't know. Like it was aggression versus like. incredible skill which shouldn't work in that body, but I'm feeling it. It just doesn't look right. It doesn't look. Nothing looks elegant about this performance, and it kind of doesn't even sound right. But I'm fully bought in. And then you've got Kojay's aggression and them arms. Like all I can see on my screen is just like this big bulge from one side, and then I love this battle. I love this battle.
Don't lie, Jen. You wanted him to take his top off, innit? I don't know. You can admit it.
I would have been happier if Peter Crouch took his top off. I would have been there. Let's go.
Wow, this comment is top tier, by the way. Easier to lift weights when gravity isn't real. That's funny.
That is a bar, yeah, and that's arguably better. I don't want to be rude, right? That's arguably better.
If Lazy said that,
Joe.
That is fire. That is fire.
If Lazy said that, we're talking about that bar as one of the bars of the fucking night, bro. That is a
fire.
Why didn't you like Kojay's first round, man? Kojay had round of the night. Why is no one giving him props to this? He had like probably top 2 out of the 2 or 3 top 5 bars from this entire event. Kojay had them. Like,
what are they?
I didn't actually write it down because I couldn't write it down. I couldn't say it. I just wrote wow. And I believe that like Quill mentioned it as well, but he had something about like what his dad said.
I just thought promote punching.
Like, wow, such and such Lazy. But fucking bro, got a little buffer now. I won't stop spinning. Like, and then Jake and Connor, this ain't even a fight. Like, those 3 bars were a lot better than a lot of the material we heard. Like, and that was in 1 round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he really fucking dogged him in that round. Like, dogged him.
Yeah, I stopped and just wrote punching. I just wrote punching. Aside
if you write bars, if you spit, man, you know what I'm on about here. Lazy was on his like back breath, man. His breath was at the back of his throat. He couldn't project because he was caught up in his flow. Like, he just was like.
That's why Disaster said he looked pink after the battle.
What? He wasn't breathing, man. He wasn't breathing.
What was that? Every conspiracy apart from the one he's a victim of, like, and he set that up, like.
And that was nice. And I heard that towards the end of the round, and I actually wrote that down. But like, the rest of it was just noise. So if someone isn't coherently fucking, if they're flowing, yeah, they've got to be coherent. They've got to be hitting on the end of the bars. They have to be. The cadence has to be clean, or I'm tuning out. Like, if you're not gonna flow and you're just gonna stand there and do bars, that's fine. I'd like that too. But if you're gonna fucking flow, like if you're gonna try and flow, like, you've gotta hit it. For me,
I'm claiming him, Rivers. That's man.
Yeah, he's in Villun. He's right next to Villun still. He's in Stockwell still. Lazy, right? He's in Stockwell.
Lazy, come check me. I'm around the corner. Let's link.
Right, that's who's back in your beef, Villun, bro.
If you go,
one of us now. Thanks.
Nah, that's funny.
Get to pull up to Sunday roast.
I thought that battle was building up, right, and then the 3rd round was where they both went mental, in my opinion. And like, for me, I thought if Lazy put his 3rd as his 1st or his 2nd, it would have given me more to think about. I would have been like, whoa, Lazy won the 2nd. He goes down to the 3rd, or I don't know, but for me,
Lazy's 3rd was crazy.
In the 3rd, but by then, Kojay had already edged the battle, in my opinion, and there wasn't enough for me to be like, Lazy took it. No?
Yeah. Man said, I can't believe the Big Dinners t-shirt is already designed. That was quick, boy.
So you got
That man actually got a Kojay Eats Big Dinners t-shirt. Wow, that's mad still.
I want to know how many calories Kojay eats a day, man. I want to know how many calories he eats a day, because he's got large.
You're not going to be able to eat it, bro.
Do you know, Kojay said
I have been eating it, but I've not had the same effects.
Like, do you eat 8 boiled eggs and like 2 chickens for breakfast? Because I feel like that's chicken. Like, that's Kojay's breakfast.
Eggs and chicken.
Yeah, like 8 boiled eggs.
Up, salute for tuning in.
You said boiled eggs as well, you know?
Yeah, like, yeah.
Kojay's young as well. Kojay's young as well, you know. So he's like 25. He's young.
Listen,
Nah,
Koji,
man.
Koji has
Bruh.
like when Koji
Bruh.
was, when Koji was rapping the Corona.
Nah.
Like, when you just believe, man, like it's like, yeah, he ain't got to wear a mask.
I didn't like that stuff. Like, I think that's why I graded Lazy's second over Kojay's, because I don't rate bullshit. Like, when you're spitting stuff, like, you might make it rhyme and it might sound nice, but you're still spitting bullshit. This is why I'm rating. Like, when Lazy is saying to you something like, you know, you believe every conspiracy apart from the one you're a victim of. He had the what was it, the Horizon thing? He had something in there as well. Like, he's breaking down your bullshit, and you're coming with more conspiracy bullshit. Like, I'm a conspiracy theorist, but like, I rate the real one. Like, I didn't like any of that stuff. I couldn't. It doesn't matter how nice you rhyme it.
No, Lazy had you know what? Yeah, Lazy had so many like intricate bars that like didn't land because of like. I feel like with Lazy, the pace of his performance was too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of like Mackenzie as well.
So on top of that, like with Lazy, I don't mean this in no bad way, yeah, but like he's tall in it. And with the mic, if the mic is like at your chest and you're here, like you have to do it, like there's something you got to do between here and there to get your vocals.
So much is moving. I said the same about Mackenzie last week I felt silly saying it. Like, you've got that big beard and you're doing all of this and you're spitting really fast. The mic's not catching everything and you're intricate. Pick one.
The worst thing is, like on top of that, it's not a discredit, man. You learn from it. Like he's doing a trial run.
Nah, facts. Facts.
Like what I gauge from it is I'm seeing you're tall, your mic is here, you're moving fast, you're spitting fast. You have to, like, your bars have to have clarity in it, and the way you write and the way you deliver things, it has to be a level of clarity. Now, if you can't even, you might be doing clarity when you're up there, but if I can't hear it because you're not spitting down here, like.
Nah, that's a good point.
But can we also
consider? I didn't even consider that his neck length worked against him. Like, and that killed me.
But let's not act like Kojay's delivery was perfect. Let's not act like he doesn't need to work on his breath control.
That's what's funny about it, because Kojay wasn't even perfect. But Lazy didn't like do himself, like he kind of done himself a disservice in this aspect. Like,
so do you think he needs to write, like, slow down his delivery?
No. It's got nothing to do with slowing down his delivery. It comes down to like pacing yourself and carrying yourself in the manner that like applies to the situation.
Right. Which would probably mean you'd have to cut down on what he wrote, because otherwise you'd have probably overwritten, kind of like Mackenzie did last week.
Or just bend over and rap to the back.
Well, it's literally a technical issue. It's literally a thing of like, your mic is here and your mouth is here and you're doing all of this. Stop. Focus on where, like.
It's like wearing like a chain.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not the chain. Like, maybe not like a speedy chain in it, but like a Flavor Flav clock or something. Like, you're wearing a Flavor Flav clock in it, and then you got a mic next to it, and then it clinks and clanks on the mic, and you're spitting bars. Bro, you might be spitting your heart out, but if your chain is clanking on your mic, yo.
Sharon used to
my man saying his neck is so big that he's getting delay from the that's not bad.
It takes 2 seconds for the voice to reach the mic.
No.
I know, I course taking the piss, and I'm not saying.
No, but it's things like that. It's tiny little things like that. That can make the difference. Vill's on point, man. Vill's on point. It's funny as fuck. It's on point.
Like Quill said earlier.
I meant to there's delay. Wow.
Like Quill said earlier.
I'm a bad guy for that. Yeah, I didn't say that.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Like, I didn't say that for you.
Really?
Mad.
That is crazy.
That's a
like no disrespect to no one, but that was crazy.
I will get this point out, man. like Quill said earlier, right? When all the eyes are on you and you're in that small room environment, like you've got nowhere to hide with the way that you perform. So Sharon used to get like pulled for this all the time, like the arms moving all over the place. So like when Lazy is like his arms are flaring, like Jennn was saying there, looking like one of them big things that's outside of garages, car garages, like it just like it detracts from like the content for me as well. Like it doesn't make the content land.
I kind of disagree.
No, I think
hold on, inflatable things outside of car garages. Man,
yeah. You know
what are you doing?
I
know exactly what you mean. Me, I'm gonna agree and disagree. Sorry, Quill. Let me just say this very, very quickly. I agree with Villun's point. Get the technical bit right, but I loved all of that. Like let us hear everything. Let us get it smooth. But keep that personality because I fucked with it. Like I'm laughing and I'm talking, but like it had me super excited. Like I loved it.
But Lazy's personality, Lazy got such a sick character, and it didn't come through in this battle. Like it didn't. But for me, it didn't. He didn't clown on him. He didn't use like the fact he is higher brow. I don't know how to frame it than like the rest of the scene. Like his character is something that I personally feel like Canadians and Americans could really buy into because he's what they would say are typical British, you know what I mean? But it didn't come across because he was trying to out-rap Kojay and it just didn't work. So, yeah, that was it for me.
I think it was a dope battle, though. I think overall
it was a good battle. I think on the watch back, we might see some of the rounds go a different way to that first watch. That's what, from a material perspective.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those battles. Like once you watch it back a couple of times, you're gonna be like, alright, on first,
I think
in a tournament, that's where
they showed up in the third round, man. They showed up in the third. So
yeah.
Who showed up in the third?
His third was super strong.
Lazy.
100. I think Lazy definitely won this third round still.
That third, yeah, I've got a lot of notes for that. I love that blatantly missing in your writing, like apostrophes. I don't know why I love that so much, but I did. I love apostrophes, I guess.
I think that was a good battle. So no one has any discrepancies with the final decision of who went through with this one. Kojay went through. And then what was
on performance for me. I don't know about material. I need to watch it back. I don't know, like, but just the general performance across the 3 rounds. Kojay.
On performance.
Yeah, we judge your overall performance here.
Also, I think it comes down to the second round because I think Kojay's first was so clear, and for me, Lazy's third was so clear. Like it kind of comes down to that second for me, and I'd like to see it again.
Who would you like to see Lazy get? Lazy just beat LS Dean recently, actually.
No, I want to see Lazy and Maverick, you know.
You say Mav?
Or Marv?
That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one.
You like that, Marv? No. He's not interested. He's saying that's an interesting one, but like his eyes are saying, I'm not interested in that. That doesn't interest me. I've got different names on my list.
Why are they even about Lazy?
I didn't say that. I think it'd be an interesting battle.
Yeah, so sorry to interrupt. As the comment says, make sure you guys cop the pay-per-view as well, yeah, because we have fun and all that, yeah. But we've got to help support the scene so we can keep doing these going forward, yeah. So make sure you cop the pay-per-view, support the Kings, buy the merch, buy the Premier Battles merch. We've got to support it so we can keep having fun.
100%, and it's only £10. It's literally a tenner. It's just a tenner. It's just a tenner. Look who's
weed for a tenner.
The king Disaster is in the building.
Fucking hell.
Am I really live? Oh, no.
Yeah, you're live, bro.
Oh my
God. Christian Vieri, one of the judges.
Bro, why did you have to smoke me the full fucking event? Like?
How you come and bring the LA sunshine? We're here in darkness over here. You bring LA sunshine.
I went through my first judges. I come off. I came up, I was like, first comment I saw was like, why is that guy got sunburn from the computer screen? Like, I was like,
yo, where's this guy? What the fuck?
Damn,
Dude.
proper rubbing it in.
Well, this is
good.
My boy Villun is in this bitch. What up, Villun?
Hey, yo, Dizzy, my guy. What you saying, brother?
My boy, how you been?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Good to have you, bro. Welcome, son. How you?
That's what's up, man. Hey, I love that you guys be getting back into the groove of things, man. I enjoy watching the shit like that.
Yeah.
What did you think of the event?
It's really good, man. Like, y'all got some new talent. There's a couple of people that I didn't know about. You know, from the usual OGs that I know about. You know what I'm saying? Like, Vin and guys that we, like, rap. All the dudes that I know about, like, this is a lot of new people. Like, I don't know half the dudes that I saw today.
Who did you see today that you liked, that impressed you, Diz?
They all impressed me in different ways. You know what it was? I like the dude with the LSD dude, D. I think he has a lot of potential. He need to work on his own craft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we were just saying he's developing his own personality and character into it. He starts bringing that into the ring. He could be dangerous still.
He's good at layering bars, and like he's very good at like making like relevant multis and not just fucking just putting shit together and cramming together for the fuck of it. That whole final boss scheme and all that shit was really dope. I know you caught it too.
Nah, that was fire still. Yeah. So what was we at? Joker and Acre now.
Oof.
Yeah, Acre.
Oof.
Acres home squad.
Jennn had something to say.
Listen,
home squad.
man like Joker, like
There's an Acre, the new 2-on-2 team.
Home team.
I was fucking with Acre. Let me say, I think delivery issues, he had similar issues to Mackenzie. You were rushing, you're Scottish. Slow it down, bro. I just missed you. Like, you got some fire. I can understand you, but like you're watching, you're on Keemadot, you're on Twitch. Kind of be more. Your third round, you said so much, so fucking fast. You timed out yourself at the end of it. Slow down. Like, you had time. You don't need to call time on yourself. Like, slow down. I fucked with Acre in this one. I liked Joker's material, but I have to call out. I did not like the Indian bar stuff. I wasn't fucking with it. Like, there's a whole struggle. Yeah, there's a whole struggle. Like, first of all, the first thing I didn't like was he had the, I'm sorry, Joker, but I'm gonna go in, covering his face like an Indian bitch. Most Indian women do not cover their face. They may be hijabis, they may wear hijab, but they're not Muslim. India is not a Muslim country. So when you come out with that, I'm like, oh shit, ignorant bars.
I like that. Jennn is cultured. She knows what's up.
Well, like, we live in England. We know that, like, I grew up in Hackney. My friends were Sikh. They were Hindu. They were Punjabi. Like, I know,
very multicultural.
Cultural differences. Like, I don't see a turban and think you Muslim terrorist. No, like, I
honestly,
know, like,
for the battle fans to actually like differentiate between a Hindu and a Punjabi and a Buddhist and something like that, like, you, let alone them even distinguishing between Bangladesh and India or Sri Lanka, like your train of thought is the right way, but people.
We're in England. We're in England. We know the difference.
I agree.
Like, and also it's lazy. It's lazy writing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for coming for the colonizers. Come for the colonizers, but sorry, white boys, save that for the white boys. Like, please don't act like England, like Indians weren't colonized and oppressed. And right now, the Indian working class are going through a struggle. So when you're coming with, you're an Indian and Hindu on the dot of the head, but I'm not feeling none of that shit. Like, I'm really not, because I know there's a big contingent, like an Indian contingent who fucks with battle rap, and I'm not feeling it. They're not feeling it. Like, I feel I am all for shitting on the oppressor. Please do that. Please shit on the oppressor, because that's what we need to do. Like, do that. But pick your battles. Like, no, shit on the oppressor, like the colonizer. Make it worse. Make it direct. Do that. No, I'm for it.
Yeah.
If you can,
they flipped it to Villun.
And now pull up. Yo.
I'm just getting him like.
Nah, I agree with Jennn,
You can make it work.
I feel what you're saying.
You can make it direct and relevant. Do that. If you can't, save it for a freestyle. Put it on your platform. Talk your shit, because yes, Black Lives Matter, and yes, we need to address the balance, but don't do it this way against someone. Like, I just thought it was. You know what's going on in India right now, bro?
Yeah, but Joker used the bar about it. Joker used the bar about the farmers in India as well. Like, it was just like, it was shit. It was shit.
Distasteful. Yeah, literally, that was it, man. There was a bar, like, I just found it distasteful. And I'm all for, like I say, shit on the oppressor. Talk your shit, boy, but not like that.
And I was talking to Yannif, and Yannif made a good point. Yannif was saying, if a white person had done the similar angle, they would have be screaming cancel XYZ and racism and all of that, which is true. We gotta keep the same standard in it.
Do you know what bar was good though? Like, when you're talking about like the Indian bars and that, he had a bar that was like, I'll knock the haggis out of your naan bread.
Yeah. Cause that's funny, creative. You know what I mean? Like,
because it takes the Scottish aspect and the Indian aspect.
Personal, direct.
Yeah. It intertwines the two. So I feel exactly what you're saying about like the Indian stuff and that, and the farmers and that. Yeah,
that's how you do it though. Take the haggis out of your naan bread.
No, that's the bar that got me. When he said I'll knock the haggis out of your naan bread, I was like, yo. Like the haggis out of your naan bread.
Big up everyone. Yeah, go through.
I'm gonna 30 acre. I thought that was crazy. And then A Ward was like, that's not relevant. I'm like, his name is Acre. How was it not relevant? I don't understand that.
I with all of that. I thought that shit was dope.
That was sick.
That shit was dope. Get to 30 acres, that's as good as it gets. I get to 30 acres, that's as good as it gets. And that was the punch after several lines of setup and punches in there as well. Like, that was dope. Do it like that.
You know,
everyone here agreeing with London Jenn's. Big salute. She's got her own channel as well, so make sure you support and follow her on YouTube as well. We're trying to build the UK media over here as well, so make sure you, if you like her opinions and everything she just said, YouTube London Jennn with 3 N's. You already know.
Yo, I agree. Joker started that second round as well, like, and I thought he was gonna. He had a weaker first. I thought he was gonna kill it because he came out and said some shit about like, oh, you've been soul searching. Oh, you got God on the first stage. Like, that was like, I thought he was gonna like start hitting it in some sort of angle about that, and then just like switch to the Indian shit, and it just like tailed off because I saw him like, it was one of them like sigh moments almost. That I was like, oh, here we go. And then the haggis stuff at the end was funny.
None of that, bruv. You were sucking it off on the Twitch stream, bruv. You was none of this talk, yeah. Go back.
What?
Yeah. Saying, don't listen to Quill's opinion. I'm the only guy who voted for you, bruv. I'm the only guy who voted for you. Just saying, don't listen to my opinion,
whoa. I'm talking about.
Oh, bruv.
No, I Joker had some nice glimpses throughout, but you said the acre was shit. You said the acre was shit, and that was the problem. You said acre was shit, and you said on live stream in front of 2,500 people. By the way, 2,500 people. You said, bro, he said avocado gonna ruin your day. That's fire. 2,500 people saw you say that, bro. How are you expecting to be a judge and people be like, oh yeah, his opinion's great, bro? Do you know how many times that bar has been said? Know how many times that bar has been said? Like, has he watched any battle in the past 4.5 years, bro? But anyway, sorry.
You lot.
I'm not sorry, don't know.
I know. Every out. Let him go. Every out. Say your piece.
Well, I've been getting called Marv all night, man. Of course I'm tense. Fucking hell, bro.
Talk your shit, Marv.
Marv won.
Anyway,
In front of how many
can we
people?
talk about 2,500?
Shout out Premier Bowles, 2,500 people.
2,500 people watching. Quill's decision. Can we talk about Acre having top 5 bars? Maybe first 2.
Yeah, mate, I don't know how. I thought Acre was terrible, man. The guy poked his first bar. How was that? How was a disgrace? That I spoke to Jennn before the tournament starts. I said, that's the worst. Like the first bar.
Yeah. Actually, do you know what? I'm checking my notes. I'm checking my notes, and I've got stumble first few bars. Yeah. For real. I forgot about that. No, facts. That's why you've got notes. That's why you have notes. When you're judging, you can't do that. No, Quill's right.
No, you can't do that. I only seen one person do that.
When you run your bars, yeah. When you run your bars, run from the top. So I can imagine you get your. But every time you practice, you start from the beginning.
Oh, like, if you ain't got that bit locked in, like, what are we doing?
I'm done with mom jokes. Yeah, I'm done with.
I'm done with that. Yeah.
Well, I thought that ball was good, though. That ball was good. Your man's favorite position is whatever makes a living. Like that was good. You not like that? You just look like you like that.
He did not like any parts of that. Look at that face. No one pinch of humor.
I'm gonna clip this part.
More avocado bars and ruin your day stuff, man. Quill's got an ear for it, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna clip this part and say Maverick versus Quill face off.
Right. Yeah, I feel like there's a conversation going on that we're not privy to.
This is funny, bro.
Is this about Acre and Joker, or is this,
I think this is funny.
I feel like you should drop us down into like the waiting room and
this battle wasn't the best of the night. Like there's no doubt it wasn't the best of the night. But I don't think people are giving Acre credit enough for the 3 rounds that he brought. And Joker's
with Acre's performance, I think it's similar to like the Lazy Jack and Foley situation. It's the same thing as like Acre's spitting fast.
Got a long neck.
Huh?
What did you say?
He's got a long neck.
With no long neck.
Ah man, see Quill's on one today, boy.
So he has too many
I love it.
What happened?
Love it.
Quill got his re-up on the bricks and he's on one today, boy.
You know what though? When I was watching this battle, no disrespect to the 2 battlers, I struggle to pick a loser, or a winner. Like I struggle, and it's almost, again, no disrespect, but you know what that means. I'm not. If you say Acre won, I'm like, okay, cool. If you say Joker Star won, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not that invested either way. Neither one of them sold me enough for me to be invested that I want to ride for one or the other.
If Acre's spat is material with Joker's delivery, it would have been so clear.
Great point.
I feel like he's literally Acre's delivery let him down a bit.
This is exactly what I'm saying though. Like with Acre's material, it was like he's rapping fast. He's not as clarity. His character's not as like up there as Joker.
And this as well, we can sense that he was nervous and all of that. Yeah.
And like when I'm not even talking about like a tournament in it. Like you come into a tournament, obviously like Joker stumbled. I'm not like all bias aside, like Joker stumbled. He stumbled to fuck his pace up. But like the weight of his bars in more cases than less, they hit hard. In my opinion. And Acre had like a lot of jabs, but they were quick jabs, and not all of them landed. But when you're doing that in a tournament, and you're like you're saying about rivers, like when you're being very intricate with your material and you have an accent, and you're not delivering it in the fashion that complements your accent and your material, it goes over heads more than the guy who like is clear and concise, loud. He's overpowering you. He might be stumbling, but when he
it's just the clarity.
It hits you.
He's got a cadence that you can't. Once he's got it out, you can't not miss it. And you've got a Scottish accent already.
And he knows how to use his presence as well.
That's it.
Presence is a big one. Joker's presence was like...
Joker. And he knows where to pause before he drops his last bar. Like, he's experienced in it. Like, Joker's experienced in it.
Honestly, to be honest, that's what made me edge the battle to Joker against Acre. It wasn't a case of like, yo, this guy was cleaner, he was better all throughout. Like, there was faults on both ends, and I just think it comes down to preference. Personally, I would prefer to like be able to like just be able to sit back and be like, all right, you stumbled here and there, yada yada. But if I can't hear you clearly, as I felt with Acre, then and I don't have any fault. I can't remember one bar. I can't maybe one or two.
I can.
But I got one or two, but I can't remember that many bars. But like I feel like the Joker had moments on top of bars. You know what I mean? Like,
do you think? Do you lot think, in a tournament, for example, when a battle is underwhelming, do you lot think, okay, XYZ might have edged it, but the other person deserves to go through to the rest of the tournament? Do you guys judge it like that?
Cool, I think when the battle is underwhelming, you go with the moments. Like literally, unless
but I'm saying this: do you judge just this battle, or do you take in consideration who deserves to, who would actually do better for the rest of the tournament than the other?
You know, I don't.
Great question.
For me, that would only come into play if you have some battles where you're like, I really don't know who I'm picking, and then if it comes to that, that's when I would be like, you know what, I want to see this guy more. Yeah. I've done that before. I've done that in a recent tournament league I won't mention, right? It's like I honestly didn't know who the fuck I'm picking. Like it was so even, but I'm like, you know what, I'll prefer to see this guy. But I think that's the only time it comes into play for me personally.
Yeah. No, I just thought it was a interesting question. So
I think that is an interesting question because sometimes, like I say, this battle I was not invested in. Like I wasn't. Neither one did enough to. I didn't love Joker's material, and I didn't love Acre's delivery. I don't think either did enough to really push it. So if I was judging, that probably would come into shit. All right, who's going to make for a better battle? Who's going to show and prove? Who's going to take the lessons from this and
take that comment off the screen, man? Fucking.
Cool. You know what? Yeah,
I didn't even see the last bit.
I didn't see it.
You have to see that. Jen, like saying that, I got a question. So, in terms of material delivery,
what a dickhead, D-Mal. Wow, you really isolate yourself as a loser on the stream. All these people
stop trying to
know how to talk to women.
StreamYard, man.
Fuck's sake. Go and talk to your mother about how to talk to women.
You said it a few times. I've been ignoring him, but I didn't see the last bit this time. I just saw it's been a few hours now. I'm pissed. Blah blah blah. I thought he was just gonna say goodbye, so I put him on the stream. But anyway, I didn't want to make a decision on Acre Joker battle, and like Trub said, I went with who I wanted to progress. Okay, fair enough. So I feel like the fans do that. I feel like the fans do that. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if they feel okay, I don't know who to pick out of the two. I want this person to progress in the tournament, so I'm going to go with XYZ. I feel like the fans do that.
I think that's a great point that you made, Charles, because when I looked at this battle and I was thinking about it afterwards, I was thinking, shit, I would hate to be a judge on this because I really don't know. I have to literally look at my notes and break down and then have to take into account other things. because it was an underwhelming battle. And I feel like if you give enough of a performance to make people have reasons to vote for you rather than having to find them, you don't have those sort of questions.
Yeah. How about you? How do you feel about that, Math, as well? Like, do you go with the person? Because obviously you as a judge as well. Like, do you make any picks taking in consideration who you would like to see progressing, or?
Nah, definitely not. So originally I was gonna do a thing where I was like breaking down bars that I like to play around, and then having like a little like table of like who had the better delivery, who had the better content, whose presence was better, and trying to tick it off that way. But it's hard to do. It's hard to keep up with when you're watching like 90-second rounds. It's super tough. For me, like, I'm just judging it on what I see on the day. And the reason that I went with Acre is that.
Sorry, I put this one on the screen for Quill still.
Yeah. For me, he did more across the battle. Like, he clowned, he punched, he rapped. You know what I mean? I know, like, you could argue the Joker had the better presence, and I agree, and he had some nice moments, but Acre just did more across the ball. And when you're sitting as a fan or a judge, like, you're looking to be entertained. People like Quill might say I beat Bobby Rex because of bars, but like other people will be like, "Oh, Bobby Rex is more entertaining than me last week." You know what I mean?
I feel like entertainment comes into it when you lack bars. Bars will always win. Entertainment becomes a factor when I feel like entertainment is a big part regardless. But I feel like when people are pointing out your entertainment factor rather than what you actually said, it's because the battle lacked substance. Like, because generally when you're funny in battle, it's because you said some shit. It was funny because it was scathing, or you said something that took that man apart, or you challenged their credibility or their ability as a battler. That's why it was funny, because you took points from them. And if we're only talking about the entertainment rather than how you were entertaining and taking them down, material was lacking, personally.
It's bars for me,
whether you're funny or not.
Sometimes the entertainment is able to diffuse everything the opponent said, and so it's political.
For me, I like to start with the bars, right? Because every battle starts with bars, right? And then other than that, I take into consideration what's the overwhelming factor, whether it's performance, whether it's flow, whether it's, just presence. There's so many factors in battle rap, right? Bar wise, just if we break down this battle, I thought bar wise, Joker had the bigger punches in my opinion, and performance wise was slightly better, so that's why I personally thought Joker. And Diz said big up, by the way, and he says he loves you, Villun.
Who said that?
How can you not?
Diz,
you've got a fan in disaster.
Yo, where is he? Tell him to jump back on, man. I love this, man.
It's stream is slow.
I want to tell him myself, innit?
He's basking in that California sunshine.
This was 3-0 in everyone on that chat, boy. Everyone on that chat.
This was spinning people. Yo, you know when I jumped in the chat one time, I saw the comments. I was like, yo, let me not even talk before this guy wants to even get on me, like.
I'm cool. You don't know who I am, so I was cool. I'm cool. You don't know who I am.
I was not trying to get caught in a crossfire. He was spinning people back, left, right, and center. Yo.
That's a professional though. Like Conor McGregor, right? UFC events happen. He's not even fighting. Everyone's talking about Conor after because he's done a certain tweet or something, right? Disaster's not even battling, and everyone's talking about him. Like, professional, man.
Branding.
Facts. Yeah, man. I think that was the last battle, right? Joke and Acre.
Acre went through, yeah?
Yeah, Joker and Acre, then it was Maverick.
Acre first, Briggsy next.
Okay.
What do you guys think is going to win that?
If
Acre versus Briggsy.
Acre needs to take the lessons that are apparent from this battle and step it up and pull it back. Not even step it up. You need to pull it back. It's delivery issues. And I feel like Briggsy was such a consummate professional in the first round, and he's going to be hard to beat. He's going to be very hard to beat.
If Briggsy has a clean performance, it's going to be long for Acre still. It's going to be long for Acre.
But I feel like Acre will take lessons from this.
Yeah. I feel like Briggsy, like last weekend, like he was cold, but I feel like I didn't know what his rounds, like his round didn't have like closes. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't feel like his rounds had like strong closes. I feel like he kind of like just ended his round. And and I feel like in like a tournament format, when you need to like start strong and end strong, ending strong matters, isn't it?
Yeah.
You need to go back and check that, because I kind of disagree on memory.
We can do that. We can do predictions for the next round quickly.
Yeah, second was really hard.
So it's Acre Briggsy.
Well, that's the first time I've seen Acre. That's the first time I've seen Acre, so you can kind of guess what I think is going to happen in the next round.
What about you, Mav? I know you Acre fan as well. How do you feel about this one? Do you feel like Acre can get past Briggsy?
I think like Jen said, it depends what lessons he takes from this round. Like I thought Briggsy was very good versus Mackenzie, but I've spoke to him about this as well. Like he had a lot of bars where he's like, think such and such. Think such and such. Like it was maybe 2 or 3 scattered across the round. He really needs to put more time into the prep, into the writing, and more effort into the setups. Like because it's to me that's like lazy. And if he doesn't, then it could be a long night for Briggsy. That's my opinion.
I disagree. I'm not mad at the way he structures these punches, to be honest. But I semi-hear what he's saying. Especially in that small room where you gotta be punchy and quick, 90-second rounds. I think Briggsy's style works.
I thought Briggsy's I think Briggsy has had the standout tournament.
And I think Acre's style is hit or miss. It's more risky than Briggsy. Briggsy's punchy. Briggsy's punchy. If you don't like one punch, you're gonna like the next one, innit?
I like layers.
But this is the thing though, like if you're gonna do that, bro, like in a tournament, you have to be clean. And when I'm saying like end
100%.
Now when I'm saying like you end around strong, on top of doing all of that through the round,
have a closure. If you
do all that through a round, you have a bar here that misses, a bar here that hits, a bar that misses, a bar that hits, a bar that hits, a bar that misses. If you
talking about Briggsy,
the bar that doesn't hit, if you end on the bar that doesn't hit, then it takes away from the round.
I don't feel like he had many bars that didn't hit.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
I can go back to the notes.
You're gonna have to watch that back.
I would say this though. I would say Briggsy needs to work on less going into the next round than Acre does.
Oh, 100%.
No, I'm with you. I
feel like Acre had material and delivery issues, and like he had the performance he had that presence, and he could sell a bar, but I don't think he had the material to back up what he was selling. And also he had ring rust, so maybe it was ring rust. And the second round, he's going to be that ring rust will be shaken.
I'm sorry, I completely disagree. I think Acre had the material. I just don't think he delivered it. I think if you listen back to him,
shit. Sorry.
I agree with that.
That's how disinterested in this battle I was. I'm thinking Joker.
Briggsy,
That's it. Yeah, he's dead. All right, Briggs.
Man like Bison.
No, that's how uninvested. Sorry, Mav, you're right. 100%. Ignore everything I just said. I'm talking shit because I had the two battlers flipped.
But if you're talking ring rust, yeah, like, but Briggsy hasn't battled for however long anyway.
Consummate professional.
I think I was Briggs' last battle.
Dead.
Nah, he battled Elestine. I think.
Okay, when was that?
Premier Battles, like probably like 2 years ago now, or
Yo, that's ring rust, bro. That's me than LSD. That's about 5 years.
I'm excited for that battle though. I think that's really good.
I mean, that's 2 battles in 5 years. That's a lot of ring rust, guys.
Yeah, but that's why I said consummate professional.
And Raptor.
Me, Briggsy gave the best 3 tournament rounds.
But their music, their music on the street tonight was banging. So when that comes out, copy it.
Nah, facts. I think that's his next single as well, Closure.
Yeah.
Facts. And Bobby's tune was crazy as well, yo. Bobby's tune was fire, yo.
Bob, I didn't used to get that part, like.
Yeah. Nah, Bobby's tune was fire. Quill, my old nemesis. Salute to Raptor, salute to everybody. Yeah, so I've got...
Briggs in Shotty's tune. You forgot about that one. Briggs in Shotty's tune was fucking... The music video as well.
Briggs and Shotty's video was fire as well still. Dope videos too.
Do we feel like the guys who got in today are maybe on the back foot?
Salute. Say again?
Do we feel like the guys, so looking at the next round, I feel like pretty much most of the battlers who advanced this round are on the back foot, in the sense that most of them did not prove themselves. So Acre, Koj, Bizzo, I feel like he did all right, but other people have other comments.
Bizzo's the next one as well.
All right, though. What's the card? What's the card, Charles? Who's Koj facing?
Come get this smoker up there.
Or the next card.
Koj's got Bobby.
Okay,
Koj's got Bobby. That's gonna be crazy, yo.
This is what I'm saying, back foot. Koj was all right. Bobby wasn't. Bobby was phenomenal. So this is why I'm saying back foot.
But even Bobby, Bobby was not phenomenal. Nah, Bobby was cold. Bobby was better than Koj, but he wasn't phenomenal.
All right, maybe take my hyperbole out of it. Take my hyperbole out of it, because everything I say has a dose of extra on it. So Bobby did a lot better going into this battle and was won far more convincingly. That's why I'm saying the guys who won today, I don't think their wins were as clear. Or maybe, I guess Georgie is on the back foot. Who's Georgie got?
Georgie's got some hypes.
Okay.
Georgie's got a nice route.
Oh, that's an easy battle for him.
It's not, because
Mav beat Bobby. I thought Mav beat Bobby, but I thought Koj won his battle quite convincingly. So
enjoy that watch back, everyone. Enjoy that watch back.
Yeah. So who do you guys have winning Koj and Bobby?
Bobby was phenomenal against Mav, who's on the stream.
Sure. Let's start from the top. Mav, who do you got winning between Koj and Bobby?
I'm not calling it. No, man. I'm not.
If you're gonna put your money on one.
Depends. Just the same as my battle with him. Depends what Rex is gonna get. To me, like.
Well, you gotta go based on last performances, basically. So.
Based on last performance, Bobby beats anyone in the tournament.
Yeah.
Say nothing. Jennn, what are you saying? Koj or Bobby?
I'm saying Bobby for the same reasons as Mav, but also because I feel Koj has delivery issues, and I feel like Bobby's going to attack that you're a nut job angle better than anyone else. And Bobby's a nut job, so a nut job calling you a nut job, that hits for me.
Cool J could say the craziest shit, the craziest bars. Doesn't matter what.
Bobby can diffuse everything.
And Bobby will win that room, and Bobby will win those judges on the day, 100%. That's what happens, and Cool J can't do that. So that's what I think.
Ooh, salty.
I've got Bobby winning as well. I got Bobby winning, I think. I got Bobby being Koji. What do you think, Villun?
Yeah, I'm with Bobby.
All right, so I think we all have Georgie Roots being Sam Hypes.
You know, yeah, I don't.
You think Sam Hypes? Nah, I'm just being real. No, you don't?
Wait, who did Sam beat?
Sam beat Pedro.
Alright, cool. Like,
oh, you cracked me up.
I think Sam's decent, though. I just think
Sam's performance.
You know, yeah, I know Sam's another one. Like Sam's another one that's like that reminds me of like Acre in the sense that he speeds up his team too fast. But I think like Georgie against who did Georgie battle? Slester, in it.
That was Slester, and the consensus was Slester won.
No, he got 3-0. Like Georgie got 3-0, absolutely got 3-0. Like there's no question about it. But like obviously he's a better. He's more barsy. His punches are more accurate. He's maybe a better rapper than when it comes to music and rest and there. But like in that battle, he lost.
Hold on, have you heard his music before?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, but we weren't judging music.
Yeah.
Nah, because
everyone looked at battle.
Nah, because I felt. Do you know the way he said it? It felt like you never actually heard his music. You just going by saying.
No, bro. I've checked out his music, man. Don't worry. I checked out his shit. That's what I'm saying. Like he's a poor musician. You know what I mean? But like when it came to that battle, I expected him to whitewash it, and I feel like he got 3-0, and that's coming from someone that just thinks he was gonna like walk through that battle.
Slesser Serb was weak. I don't think he got 3-0'd.
Nah,
Slesser Serb was weak. Georgie didn't do what Georgie does. Georgie came hella basic, and I gave the win to Slesser. Slesser was concise. He was direct. He took him down. Like the third was weak though from Slesser. He had that big punch which didn't hit. He came.
I kind of agree with you, Jen, but I think that is what Georgie does, and I think that is what Georgie has done, and this was the first time that he was actually exposed, like without taking shots at Georgie. And I saw his face after the battle, and after he won, and he came over and spoke to me, and I was like, let that be, because his reaction was like, I shouldn't have won that. I was like, yeah, I know. And then he was like, I was like, let that be your fire. Let that be your fire to fuel you for your next performance, because you have to come 10 times better
tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he reacts moving into that. But
I like how they have actually £350 on the line for that battle. They're both putting up their money. Winner lives with £700.
Nice.
I love that.
Nice.
Love it.
Georgie's a nice rapper that people have been like, yo, you're a nice rapper, so you're a nice battler. But in reality, it's not the same. And I think it got exposed versus Lester. So we'll see what happens with his hypes.
Yeah, when I'm thinking about it, Sam can actually be Georgie, you know.
I don't think it's an easy run for Georgie.
When I'm thinking about it, Sam can be Georgie.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You can't beat him.
I thought Sam was nice last round, and I gave it to Slesser. I thought Georgie took Slesser lightly. I thought he was complacent going into that. I don't think. Wow, he was shit. He had some really basic stuff. He had some really, really basic stuff in those 3 rounds, and I think he had that basic stuff with Slesser because he underestimated him. Slesser directly attacked Georgie and exposed him, made him look basic, and Georgie backed it up.
we have to remember as well, Georgie was going to face Raptor on an Anarchy tournament. Raptor would have absolute smoked that
Wait,
Georgie boy.
Love you, Georgie, but
yeah, Georgie was serious about Raptor, but Raptor pulled out.
Raptor pulled out of the tournament, so Celeste, because won the Academy, took that place.
Can't do that as well, though, because Georgie wouldn't have come with those 3 rounds for Raptor, and I don't think he's going to have those 3 rounds for Moat tomorrow, and I don't think he's going to have those 3 rounds next time. And if he does tomorrow and next round, he's out of here quick, sharp. Because also, who said this on your stream, Chubbs? The balance needs to be redressed. When you come in on a win that you didn't deserve, subconsciously, the judges, shout out, man.
I was saying that when the fans don't feel like you should be there, now you need to prove why you need to be there. So Georgie's in actually trouble here, because if Georgie underperforms again, even if he edges some hypes, the fans are going to go with some hypes because they're going to feel like it's the second time now. You don't need to be there. The fans are going to vote him out of there. So he's going to have to then rely on judges. So you'll lose a point there. But it's mad. It's mad how tournaments go. Because I feel like that's what happened to Diz in a way. I felt like once that Diz versus Frack thing happened, I felt like, the fans are going to start voting against Diz now. Because they feel like he doesn't deserve to be in the tournament, innit? It's mad. It's mad.
Well, who did you vote for in that battle?
I voted for Georgie Roots.
Say no more.
Wow, look at the face-off continuing.
I don't want to be too harsh on the kid, but I thought Celeste looked very amateur, to be honest with you. It was quite hard to watch. I didn't think Georgie Roots was great, but he had some bits where he seemed like he's more of a rapper's rapper. It was more easy for me to vibe with him, and I liked watching him more than I watched Celeste. Celeste looked very unpolished, very amateurish, and still got a long way to go. So
I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I think as well, like in the room, like it translated way bigger in Celeste's favor in comparison to the watch back, and that just might be.
Yeah, I judged that one, and I picked Georgie as well.
This comes down to, remember what you said earlier about, like, would you rather someone progress because you spur them as in relation to their potential, what they can do in the next round?
I was actually thinking of that battle when I brought that up. Can't lie.
Yeah, but bro, this is it, and this is some bullshit, fam. Like, man lost the battle, bro. Like, this is you man are fucked up, cuz. All of you are fucked up right now.
No, real.
Like you no. All of you said right? And then you all turn around and saying like, oh yeah, you know what? I like this guy better. He's gonna fuck that shot.
Nah, I didn't feel that. It's not because of that.
No, you didn't say it, but like Quill said it. He's like, oh yeah, Firm's a better rapper. Like, bro, forget the rapping thing, man.
No, yeah.
Bro, he lost the battle. He lost the rap battle.
No.
Bro,
I'm saying,
you cannot,
more in that battle.
Hey, bro, you cannot give man a fucking battle
because he's a rapper. I didn't say I want to see him progress more because of that. I said I liked him in that battle more because of that. And then come down to little things as well. Like I said, mum jokes, bro. Celeste's third round, he starts saying, "Oh, you want me to do mum jokes?" Well, I am. And then did mum jokes, right?
That's not.
I even said in my judging, Wait. I even said it in my judging, He had little tiny details. Like there was a thing, where he had the same bar as Pedro, and then it's in the middle of his round, he goes big up Pedro and then did the same bar, That's not easy to do. Little details like that in a tight battle make me think, okay, this guy, I'm enjoying that more. Then that little spark of a little freestyle, I'm enjoying more than this guy doing mum jokes and looking a bit awkward.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Okay,
I don't think it was that bigger landslide to get stick for. I really think Georgie Roots, it was a close battle, man. And I think Georgie Roots is a lot smoother with his performance, easier to watch.
Yeah, I agree.
The image as well.
You didn't say all of that in your judging, which kind of allowed people to. I don't think the judging for Georgie versus Celeste, if you looked at the chat, was very clear to the chat. but for lots of reasons wasn't clear. And I think I said on the recap, Chubbs, like I feel like Lester's third round, which tanked like a lead balloon. He had that big, loud, barky, what was it, your mum's a stag? Like, it just felt like that third round, which is what left you with, you know, left the impact, fell flat. And if the judges had kind of given a bit more reasons, I feel like people would be more with that decision. Like, fair enough. But
I
it was debatable. It was far more debatable.
I agree with you.
Say again,
I did say I didn't like the mum jokes in the third. I did say about the Pedro flip stuff, but I think the thing is, you give your reasons, right? And then when there's this uproar, it's like, okay, now I wish I spoke more. So I do take what you said, and that's why I was trying to be a bit more elaborate. I thought I was a lot better.
First time, no, that's it. First time.
No, and I agree with you. I do think when you're watching the battle, it's about like who you connect with more. You know what I mean? It's about like whose material really hits you more, and if someone you. But then this is where it's flawed from a tournament perspective, because your preference is coming into it rather than what you're hearing.
Yeah, preference has to come into it though.
Before we went on air, right? A-Wood said, "Oh, I'm worried about, you know, getting some of the references and that." And I even said to him, "Well, you don't have to worry, because it's about your preference, right? It's the battlers know that it's going out to a wider audience, so you don't have to worry. You just have to be yourself, bro." Oh, and a little exclusive. A-Wood's mic, was all prosthetics. That shit weren't even plugged in, My man was just wanting to look good with a nice microphone, so I'm hotting you
up. Phone audio.
3-0.
Man had a microphone here.
The mic, you know. Catfishing us with the mic.
Not even using the mic, he just had it here, bro.
Sounds nice.
Sounds
nice.
Man, shout out to A-Wood, man. A-Wood's cool still.
You up.
Man's proper going at him, man. Quill's fuckery, you know.
For no reason.
I'm always gonna hot you up. That's fire, bro. I'm gonna hot you up for that one. That's hilarious.
Oh, man.
I'm doing that next round. If I get to judge, I'm bringing out my mic and I'm just gonna have it there, even though I'm not using it.
That's funny. Nah, but Koji, if you in here, most people have you losing against Bobby, so I thought I'll let you know. Just so you know.
I'll let you know.
Keep it 100, boy. Keep it 100, so you know what to do. That's gonna probably. Oh yeah. Say no more.
Cody's in here, yeah.
Yeah, he's in there. He's in the chat.
Yeah, I Cody. Well done, bro. You still lost.
Koji the gamer. You were skinny back on that picture, by the way. So I'm not. That's why I wasn't scared.
Retake the picture. We need to see like that full neck girth.
So yeah, I saw this picture. I didn't feel scared, so I said what I said.
That's okay.
I need to see Coach fired up for the next battle, bro. I need you to come like 120% against Bobby.
Boy.
Enough fire.
But Rivers and Matter.
Sorry, Charles, go on.
No, not Rivers and Matter. Sorry, Matter and Bizzle.
Ooh, Matter and Bizzle.
Bizzle. Clear.
Yeah.
Clear. With an 8 at the end.
Yeah. 3-0.
Clear.
All right.
But you know, actually saying that, it depends how Matter comes. Because if Matter just comes on the joke team, he's up for the taking. But if Bizzle comes, like, I think with Bizzle as well, he needs to like be more like strong. I haven't seen like a breakthrough Bizzle performance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's always on the peripheral. Like, he's always like hot and cold. I need to see Bizzle just like on smoke. If he comes on smoke, he can just dust him.
I disagree. I feel like he was on smoke. But the fact that he didn't sell it to you maybe says he was lacking in something. So Bizzle.
Someone said Bizzle's gonna look silly.
Elaborate, man. Elaborate.
Maya can defuse Bizzle though, and that's the thing. Like Bizzle's gonna have to hit a lot harder to get rid of Matter. Matter's gonna do Matter win.
Bizzle was rapping the night like that was the most important thing he's ever had in his life.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm thinking, did I see the same 3 rounds like that everyone else just saw? Because I thought Bizzo did really well.
He had good 3 rounds, but I still think Matter's got to break anyone down.
Matter has seen that. That's the thing. Matter has seen that. Like he had good rounds, but I think they are diffusable. And Matter has that power in it. Yeah. And that's the thing that. Yeah, Matter has that power to diffuse your shit, and Bizzle's material is diffusable.
Right, what was so creative? Like, I thought the glove shit was hella creative, but it came off the back of the eczema stuff, which wasn't. What was it in the second round, which was really good, but it came off of the back of the Scarface stuff, which that was it. It came off a big long setup, which was it didn't hit for me, and it was a long. Bizzo tonight makes easily for me. Easily for me.
With that. I agree with
easily. For me, I thought Bizzo, I don't know, maybe it's my bias. I'm going to go back and watch.
I agree with that, but I feel like
rapping. And I feel like Matter lost to a poor Rivers. Had Rivers been on point, I feel like it wouldn't be a debate, because Matter for me personally was hit and miss. Some stuff hit really hard, but it came from long setups which didn't.
I prefer Bizzle's style more than Matter, but since a lot of my predictions, this tournament's not really going how my predictions or how I had my predictions going. So I'm going left now. I'm saying Matter's gonna beat Bizzle.
That is mad. You're saying I'm going left. Matter is an ex-champ of Premier Battles and a fucking vet, and you're like,
I'm saying I'm going left. I'm going left into what I prefer, to what I prefer. I'm not dissing Matter though. I prefer Bizzle style, but I'm going against what my own preference, and I also feel like Matter has the power to diffuse Bizzle's material.
So. He does. But
can I say quickly, I think Bizzo might have had bar of the night with in my opinion, I don't know if it might have been said before, but like you said, like the Coke, change your true colors, like
that was crazy.
I thought that was dope. It was like something like Coke making you change your true colors, like Santa Claus. If that's been said before, I rated that super highly.
That was amazing. That was crazy.
If it's been said before, I haven't heard it. So
that was crazy.
I think that might have been part of the maybe tournament so far, in my opinion. You know, I like that
with
one.
that heavy. All right, that's fine. I thought that was
that ball was wild.
Twat.
And also, let me, because I feel like Matter.
It's been done by who?
Matter was clean. Matter was surgical. Matter came and did like exactly what he needed to do. So let me not try and take away anything from him.
I've heard that.
I can't. What, the Coca-Cola one? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. For me, it was fire. If it's been said before, I've missed it. So
it's good.
No, it's not that great. If you've heard it before, I
never heard that one.
The discus
is it not Fresco? Is it not Fresco?
No,
said something like that.
There's her top 5 bars. That's facts. There's definitely had
top 5, right?
Nah, all right. Final words for Premier Battles. Well, my final words is make sure you lock up the pay-per-view. Make sure you support King of the Dodge, support Premier Battles, all of that stuff. Subscribe to the Wiretap YouTube. I'm trying to build my subscribers, all of that. I think I'm like 14 or 13 away from 400. So I'm getting there.
Run those subscriptions up.
Big up Twitch. And that's my final words from you. You lot follow everyone on the chat. Quill Lyrics, London Jennn, Maverick. I don't know why I'm talking for you lot, but I'm going to shut up now and let you lot say you talk your shit.
Nah, keep going, cuz.
Nah, go through, bro. Plug your thing.
Yeah, follow me, Bill's Legacy everywhere.
Bill's
Back
Legacy.
outside 2021.
Right, Jennn,
In a battle coming to you.
No, say back up.
You are. Own it. Own that shit. Back outside. Taking all smoke from worthy opponents.
I'm still trying to.
What are you saying, Quill?
Onward.
Nah, big up Chubbs and Jen. You are doing more promo videos for battle rap than coaches have dinners, man. You lot are active.
That's a lot. That's a lot of promo.
That's a lot of food as well. See that.
Nah,
but yeah, Jamie_Mav on Twitter, Jamie Mav on Instagram. Quill can get smoked. Catch you all in a bit.
So that's what the back and forth was about. Quill can get smoked, okay? All right. Quill, final words?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram. Quill Lyrics. Big up Jennn. Big up the wire. Get me judging on the next round. I thought I was a lot better this round. King of the Don't Fly Me back.
Nah, you definitely was.
100%.
I'm on big things. I'm not on battling, Marv. Yeah, much love everyone. I've had a lot of fun. Everyone, make sure you support. Buy the pay-per-view when it comes out on Monday. Buy the merch. I'm gonna buy one of them Anarchy jumpers because I think they're fire. Much love to everyone. Big up Diz, big up Vill, big up everyone, man. Much love. All jokes aside, it was a good night tonight. It was a win-win for battle rap in the UK. Win-win for battle rap in Canada. So love to everyone and that.
Yeah, man. Big up everyone. Locked in. Hit that subscribe button. All of that stuff. Enough love to everyone
Don't
on the
miss
chat.
me out. Don't miss me out, London.
My bad. Sorry. Do you know what it is? I always think ladies first. So I thought you had already went. My bad.
No, I didn't go. And you always do ladies first. But yeah, London Jennn, one word, 3 ends on the Jennn. Go and follow me. But yeah, big look for Premier Battles. Great look for battle rap over here in the UK and Ireland. Go and follow Tribes. Go and follow the Wiretap, Premier Battles, all of that, because this tournament is super exciting.
Funny thing as well is Jennn did 15-minute interviews with every battler on the tournament as well, so you get to see what they were saying before the battle.
Anarchy, go check them out.
Which is dope. I think they actually a dope watch when you actually after the battles go and watch the interviews.
They don't sound the same.
Yeah,
Jennn, you know what? Wait, are you in it?
Why? What did I say? Shit.
Why? Because you cut Quill off. Is it
I cut Quill off and I let Gemini rap for like 25 minutes.
And then she gave Gemini 35 minutes.
I did.
I saw that.
I did. Quill, like next week, all right. This week coming up on the channel. This week. You know what I was trying to? I was just trying to be mixy. Like
Quill needs a whole hour. Quill needs a whole hour.
And the flowers and all of that. And my deepest apologies. That was me being mixy. I'm sorry for cutting you off. And you are welcome on my platform any minute. I'm sorry. I did. But I was trying to be devious and, you know. So I'm sorry.
Don't be so dirty.
I did. I'm sorry. I can't. What can I say? Like, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all love. It's all love. Big up everyone locked in. Enough love.
Be good. Very much love you too, yeah.
Hey, love.
Yo.
That was a really